Let's talk about Carlos Alcaraz, someone who is probably the biggest tennis prospect in recent years, as with only 18 years of age, he's already won his maiden ATP title, he's beaten multiple top 10 players, and is climbing in the rankings insanely fast, already being in the top 30. Recently, Tennis TV uploaded a video where ATP players choose a player who is gonna have a breakthrough year, and although Alcaraz is already top 30, the majority of players said Carlos Alcaraz. So pretty much all of them think that he might just end top 10 this year. So in this video, we'll try to analyze why do players have so much respect for him already. We're gonna take a look at his game, and I'm gonna give my personal opinion on if he deserves all this hype. Before starting the video, let me just remind you that you can subscribe to the channel to enjoy more tennis commentary videos like this. With that said, let's begin with the video. So I'm just gonna say it now, to me Carlos Alcaraz is the best 18-year-old I've seen since Rafael Nadal. Not only has he got the game, which I will analyze in a minute, but he's got the maturity as well, something that pretty much all of the young players lack, especially at such a young age. He always gives 100%, it doesn't matter if he has a good or bad day, he always has good attitude on court, and he's gonna fight until the last point. So if there's any comparison with Nadal, I think it would have to be on the mental part of the game. Because game-wise, Nadal and Alcaraz are very different, especially if you compare Alcaraz with an 18-year-old Nadal. Alcaraz is one of the most aggressive players you will see out there. His forehand is an absolute rocket. Believe me, I've seen it live a couple of times, and the acceleration he has on his forehand is special. When he starts dominating the points with that shot, it's pretty much impossible to find his backhand, which by the way is very solid. But like I say, when he starts touching consecutive forehands, you're pretty much screwed. But he's also got great awareness of the game. He fakes it very well, and if you're far behind the baseline, it's pretty much impossible to reach. His inside-out forehand is devastating, and even if you're able to defend it, he's very quick to come to the net, and his net game is also brilliant. So if you're on the back foot against this guy, you're pretty much screwed. But to complete the package, he's also a great defensive player. Surely one of the quickest guys in the tour, he's very dangerous on the run, he has great skill to defend with his slice, he can hit great lobs as well, so having him on the back foot is no guarantee either. The weakest part of his game? His serve, but the scary part is that he's improving it at an incredible rate. If you watch his matches 2 years ago, he had no free points with his serve at all. The speed on his serve was less, and his matches had so many breaks of serve. Now, his serve is much more powerful, and although he has to improve the first serve percentage and the precision on the first serve, like I say, he's improving that at an incredible rate. So mentally he is great. His game, as I've described it, sounds incredible as well. So what does he lack to be in the top 10? Well, absolutely nothing. That's why so many ATP players have faith in him having a breakthrough year. He's got the top 10 level already, and I think it's just a matter of time until he reaches that top 10. I do see him reaching it in the second part of this season. I think he's going to be very dangerous, especially in the clay court season, as there, when he faces top 10 players, the serve is not going to be as important, and from the back of the court, he can go toe-to-toe with anyone. And even on top of all that I've said, I see Alcaraz being one of the biggest names in tennis because he's one of the most spectacular players to watch. His game is one of the most, that I do think he's one of the most likable guys on tour. So I know that it's very soon, that many players in recent years have been overhyped, so I don't want to sound exaggerated, but I do think Carlos Alcaraz can be a future icon of the sport, because he's got all the qualities to do so. So, I think that would be it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts on Carlos Alcaraz. A good question I would like to see in the comments is, what ranking do you think Alcaraz will finish in this year? I'm gonna guess number 8 in the world, and I know that is a very high expectation, but for a special player, you gotta have special expectations. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to enjoy more great tennis videos like this, and hopefully I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace!